Just Shia LaBeouf's name invokes a visceral response by some people because a lot of people hate him. And I didn't know why, so I did some researching and oof, here are 5 reasons why people hate Shia LaBeouf. The first is that he's a pathological liar. Singer Sia called him that after she said that he conned her into a relationship after saying that he was single while he was taken the whole time. And he told another ex, FKA Twig, that he did not have an STD, even though he did, covered his symptoms up with makeup and then gave her the STD. Number 2, Shia has a past of being accused of SAing women and verbally and physically abusing them. FKA Twigs filed a lawsuit against him for heinous behavior against her, from strangulation to throwing her against cars, and at least 3 other women have come forward with similar stories to her. Number 3, Shia offended a lot of people when he was caught on camera going on a racist tirade against a black police officer in 2017, and was accused of doing brownface and making himself look Latino for his role in The Tax Collector. Number 4, Shia is infamous for having aggressive public outbursts that had led to him being arrested many times. First things like misdemeanor battery and assault, and one time he even shot stray dogs to get into character. I'm about to say the last one, but before I do, make sure you follow so you finally know why all these hated celebrities are so hated and request who you want to see next. Number 5 is that he's very bad to work with. Shia was recently removed from Olivia Wilde's upcoming project Don't Worry Darling because he was clashing with people on set, but his role was then replaced by Harry Styles, so I think it all worked out.
I'm not made for this setup. You know, I get in there and this dude says, "Oh, Whitey's here. It's time for snitching," and I'm
oh boy.
Oh man. So my possum is like, "You gotta do something, man. You gotta do something. You're gonna die in here." So I turn into Tupac, and now I'm ripping my shirt off and I'm doing push-ups like, don't mess with me, dog. I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the guy's like, "What are you in here for?" I'm like, "Cabaret." Cabaret, honey.
Do you know about Shia LaBeouf's weird dating history? First dated fellow Disney star Hilary Duff. Dated Amber Tamblyn, this girl from Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. She married comedic actor David Cross, and he's like 19 years older than her. And dated Transformers co-star Megan Fox. And another Transformers co-star, Isabel Lucas. I'm making a part 2.
Shia LaBeouf, as a method actor, has gotten tattoos, done acid.
I just want to say this isn't method acting, this is toxic masculinity. Method acting is the technique of using emotional substitutions to get a consistent performance, because it was originally developed for theater and not for film, and you have to be able to do the same show night after night after night while getting a consistent emotional performance. The method acting, as it refers to people like Shia LaBeouf or Leonardo DiCaprio, people who go out and they do drugs or they have to eat a real thing, that's not method acting. That's substituting for the fact that acting isn't a real man's job and you have something to prove. If you're playing a drug addict and you're actually high, then you're not acting, you're just actually high. For one, it's dangerous because film isn't just done in one take and then it's all good. You have to do multiple takes of things and it's not possible to get a consistent performance high like that. 2, it doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Do it!
An argument with me in the middle of the night, start accusing me of doing all sorts of things, planning to leave him in my head. He'd wake me up and tell me I was disgusting, that I was vile.
All the things that he was accusing you of were absolutely not true.
Nothing was ever true. This is the thing, but I would really doubt myself, especially when I'd wake up and he'd be like, "You were lying there with your eyes open, planning to leave me." And I'd be like, "I literally was asleep." And he would only want me to sleep naked because he said if I didn't, then I was keeping myself from him.
So when did you think maybe there's a problem?
There wasn't one set moment, but it's very subtle. That's the thing about domestic abuse, domestic violence. It's a real gradual, step-by-step process to get somebody to a place where they lose themselves so much they accept or feel like they deserve to be treated in that way.
Buff, when a child star goes ballistic. Arrested for trespassing in 2007 after he refused to leave a Walgreens at 4 in the morning. Who willingly wants to spend time at a pharmacy. While premiering his film at the Cannes Film Festival, he donned a paper bag over his head stating, "I am not famous anymore." He stormed out of a press conference in Berlin on his Kyrie Irving shit. He brought back this damn stupid paper bag over his head for a performance art exhibition in LA. Got booted out of a Broadway show after harassing my guy Alan Cumming. Don't ever disrespect the Spy Kids alum. left jail one morning and headed directly to an audition for War Dogs, where he performed with shoelaces on his face, for whatever reason. Donned a new leotard in a Sia music video. This is relatively tame. He once set up a live stream of his own heartbeat. Fascinating. Invited fans to join him as he watched every single one of his movies and live streamed his reactions. Went full Mr. Beast mode, live streaming 24 straight hours in an elevator. A New York man was punched because someone thought he was Shia LaBeouf, so he called to apologize.
I don't think many people realize this, but that scar on Shia LaBeouf's face is real. Co-star Logan Lerman actually said that Shia LaBeouf showed him the knife and cut his own face open. This is like a lot of dedication from Shia LaBeouf.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.
Shia LaBeouf is known for his method acting, but did you know he took it so far on the set of Fury that Brad Pitt had to get in the middle of an altercation between him and Scott Eastwood? While filming a scene, Eastwood was scripted to spit on the tank. The only problem is Shia didn't know that and he was very protective of his home. He flipped out, they got into an altercation, and Brad Pitt ultimately had to step in. Eastwood went on to say that he understands it's emotional work and he wouldn't criticize anyone's process, but he needs to put it into perspective. He went on to say that it's make-believe. You never want to end up in a situation where it's a shitty work environment. Good luck getting that message across to LaBeouf, who slashed his face with a razor blade every day for the role and had a tooth removed. Follow for more.
It sure was fun putting together this one. Lots of interesting behind-the-scenes stuff I found out about Shia. I had no idea. Guys, thank you so much for the suggestions. Keep them coming in the comments. Who else do you want to see a deep dive on being the worst about? So let me know in the comments. I can't wait to see your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, or further support the show by hitting that thanks button. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.